Hello everyone, Speed2 here and welcome to another learning cast. In this one we're gonna have a closer look on Surprise. He's gonna be facing Saxonia on Badlands 4v4. So they are both side brands and let's see what's gonna happen. Looks like Surprise is gonna go for early Hydro. That's nice choice. It's one way to how to play this map. That Hydro isn't too far, so you can go directly for it. Looks like 3 NGs, so I guess one for Hydro, one for expansion and one for reclaim, that's my guess, and then some raiding group or maybe defending one of the NGs. So good build order for the beginning. And no, actually it's gonna be 2 NGs on Hydro, 2 NGs and ACU, so he really wants to have it done fast. So Hydro and then 1 pigeon before Air Factory, since he had only 1 pigeon over here, and you need 7 pigeons before going air, and Hydro is like 5 pigeons. Okay, so he's gonna keep his NGs at this position, so he doesn't risk losing while sending it over that position, and send the mantis through the middle just to be sure there isn't anything coming trying to kill the NG that could be on this reclaim. Well, what looks like he misclicked something, since he was building pigeon and the Hydro at the same time, and now he has both unfinished, so that was just some unlucky misclick, but he solved that right now. He's actually going for second land before Air Factory. I guess I would go for a second air, since you can easily deny the NGs that are expanding with bombers, and then if you combine it with air it can be quite strong, and also the air provides you enough intel to know where to send your land units. But if you wanna go air, you need a few more pigeons. If he already has this second land factory. And also you can go straight for another Hydro, I guess. He's gonna have just enough energy for now. As you can see, Bomber and Interceptor cost exactly the same amount of power, so he won't be power stalling unless he's building too many things. And now he's using the time to wall ACU to the right side, so he's not gonna be power stalling for now. There's some raiding group, but that's not gonna have much success, since it's just killing 1 mantis. This group will get away. Now he has good intel of it, and no NG that would be in danger here, so ACU can defend it. And also so far no NG is expanding to the back, so he might be ready for that. Just he needs to keep it in mind that it's there, or looks like he decided to counter it directly right now. Meanwhile, well, he needs to use this mantis. He can use the bomber to scout, and also after bomber you should always build air scout, so you actually know what you're gonna build, what you're gonna bomb. I think it's much better than Interceptor, since if he had a scout he would see this group of 3 NGs and he wouldn't waste that bomber on this pass. And now he can see that Saxonia is a bit late with expanding on this side, so there's probably won't be anything to kill, so he can just move the mantis to the back over there. And it wasn't actually NGs but mantis, but still if he hit them all he would kill the scout and damage all the mantis, so it would definitely pay off. So no need to try to kill them now while they're moving. Also the radar would be a nice target. He's trying to micro the bomber a bit, and successfully, so he but Cyber Bomber is not the best for that. Okay, so he's gonna get the NG kill and some more, but he needs to be building more hydros faster, since on this map you can easily run out of energy since you're not building too many pigeons but just hydros, so you need to build one hydro after another. And also more land factories, but looks like he's doing that. And also these NGs can be set like on attack move over here, so if you need NG you send it somewhere or it will just keep reclaiming all the rocks. Yeah, also there is another group of rocks you wanna reclaim definitely. So now he's gonna fix these energy issues when he finish these two hydros, and he's still chasing this mantis. Okay, so now he's sending raiding group on the right side, but there should be enough units to defend it. Also this radar is still alive, he needs to kill it, so his opponent doesn't know where the raid is coming. Or just start killing NGs. There are so many NGs that could be killed. Looks like these two should die. Okay, so it's a good bomber also. Not a bomber over this position, but it was obvious there's nothing in this position since the ACU was walking there and there wouldn't be most likely any NG before the ACU. But you can still send some raids. Even when there's nothing to kill, you can send the raid and come from the back. That also won't be too expected. And so power is targeting the power, but this front pigeon, and that means that the bombers also dropped most of their boom before in front of the pigeon, so it's always better to target some pigeon in the middle, so you make sure that you will actually hit something. But right now I would be just killing NGs everywhere, since with all those hydros and there's quite enough pigeons, so that won't be such an issue. And also now he can see his opponent is going for air factories, so he's gonna need some more. He won't be able to support his air just with one. And this is the mistake he's doing. He's now sending all the units over this position, but as you can see there's the main production and also T2 factory right now, so there is no chance that he's gonna break with these units. He needs to split them, and also his opponent is going for quite a lot of PDs, so he just needs to raid around and also start building artillery if he wants to kill those. And he's gonna need T2 on himself, but looks like he already has it, so he was paying attention to that. Can still send more engineers to reclaim. Looks like he's using the distance build to take these mexes on a top, which is nice, but really no reason to attack through the middle right now. Maybe going from this position and trying raid both of those hydros and these mexes that are not protected by this PD would be better than just throwing the unit into the opponent's main production. And he can afford to start ecoing right now. Also some factory over here would be nice, maybe some PD to secure this position just to be sure in the future where some rhinos can come, or just you can wall of this section if you don't wanna use it at all. But for your own raiding it would be always nice. And it's also reclaiming in the middle, so he should be fine. If he's gonna build enough energy, what he can go for T2 pigeon right now, so he can afford to upgrade a lot of T2 maxes, and still has this reclaim over this position and over there. Looks like this NG is not building yet, because he was trying, but he misplaced the factory or something, but should be able to correct that. And now he can't really stream his units in, since he's leaving a lot of reclaim without any damage. So that's exactly what he should not do. And also he could do some more scouting and check how much air his opponent has, since there are those 4 factories, and that might be dangerous. And also once you can break through the front, you can build some transport and drop some units to the back and just raid the back. That's still enough maxes. That's 8 maxes to kill in the back, and you can even try to kill those in the corners. Now there's even a T2 PD, so his opponent is really going for turtle a bit. So with this map control, and if he builds enough energy, he should do. Okay, so he's doing the right things, sending all the NGs on the power, and now he can also pause the air, and even you can pause your factories for a second to just finish the pigeon faster. It won't cost you any units, and looks like now we have finally the artillery, so he will be able to break through this position. And yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of air, so he needs to run with own air, maybe build some flag to the army, and not send these units into the PD. But looks like he will win air, or at least damaged air. So he still needs that pigeon, and still a lot of reclaim available in his base and on the sides. Looks like he's getting the top, so he can get the radar. I guess if you get the top, you can get the radar over here in the corner, so you have even better radar coverage more to the enemy base. And he's taking the middle, so he should be fine for now, but he will need some flags since he doesn't really have enough air to compete. And for now he does not need to build too many units, since he was quite aggressive, but right now there are just PDs everywhere, so what he can do is just to send a couple of artilleries or mobile missile launchers to start killing those PDs, be annoying, force some enemy units to move there, or more PDs, TMDs, whatever, since he already has advantage of the map, and he was also faster on expansions, so that also means more mass, and you can see that in the mass lead. And also if you look at the map, I can't really see T2 maxes yet, all T1, and these were built later, so they won't be on T2 as well. So also the eco advantage is obvious right now. So no need to attack right now, or just attack somewhere where he can succeed, so he can take those maxes or build a T2 NG, build TML in the middle, so he can strike any max on the map. Since this push won't be really successful, since these units are just streaming in, because they are getting stuck on this hill, so they're gonna be easily picked up, and there will be no damage done, and this is just the mass gift, and that's exactly what you don't want to do if you are ahead in eco. Okay, so now he had enough power, but now not enough mass, but that can be solved by reclaiming this position. And yeah, it looks like this attack was just a waste of mass, pretty much same as the previous one. I guess it won't matter in this game too much, since he has quite significant lead already, unless he would scrub really hard, but in some other game it can decide. So at least he manages to defend right now, but there is a group of few units on the loose, so he needs to defend that first, but there should be enough units to defend it. Also he can use the ACU if he builds the overcharge. So right now just eco all the maxes, keep ecoing faster, get some mobile flag definitely, looks like he's sending now, so that's fine. Also building a flag on the top. But there's no really need to build mobile missile launchers over here, since they don't have range to kill these maxes. We have another good position for TML on the hill, so he's doing right thing, but I think he needs to scout a little bit more before he lands the missile, since he didn't scout for a long time. As you can see, those maxes are not uncovered, so there might be some TMD, and looks like there was some, since this missile didn't hit anything. And there's even a scout sitting in the back, so yes, there's definitely some TMD. So that's why you need to scout and see where you can shoot with your TML. And this is a T2 air now. But he's doing more air himself as well, so should be fine also. The flag is pretty much everywhere on the field. And now he's getting actually quite a lot of mass, so enough energy to spend it on maxes or even going T3. Land would be a solution right now. And he is upgrading some more maxes for now. Also right now you can try some of those drops around the corner to the back. And since he was fighting so much over this position, he could even bring some NGs, definitely get those maxes, even build a factory somewhere over here and get the NGs on attack move and try to reclaim as much as he can, because pretty much the whole game he was just donating mana without doing any damage with the units. He never got further than this position, and he didn't kill a single max, I think, with the land units, so that wasn't really worth it. So at least if he got the reclaim back, then it would be much better. Looks like now Corsairs are used, and he's microing them to avoid flag. And still he's just sitting there and eating the fire, fighting over nothing, since he didn't even take those maxes back after those 4 Rhinos path. So not really a great use of units. And the TML is still trying to kill things, but there's enough TMD. One thing you can try with TML is, if you're assaulting the main base, you can just target with your own mobile missile launchers the TMDs, so the TMD is busy with the missiles from mobile missile launchers, and then your missile from tactical missile launcher can get through. That's one way to do it. So now he's scouting, and you can see that there's enough TMD and more than enough PDs, so yeah, but actually with Cyber missiles they will actually get through, since they are splitting, so he might have success, but this is like the worst position you could attack. So many PDs, main production. It would be much better if he tried to split the forces, like attack on this position, since there is almost no defenses, unless there are some that didn't get scouted, but still there were much less build power. And also there is no unit production, so if he forced his opponent to split his army and defend the left position, then it's also easier to attack the right side with some mobile missile launchers and things like that. But looks like he's getting through anyway, so he will kill few maxes and he can try to do some run by. But one thing you can do, you can just keep your mobile missile launchers on the range of the PDs, so you just shoot them from distance, and meanwhile your tanks break through, since even if you do some damage with tanks and you eventually lose them, you don't need to use your missile launchers, and they won't have any use when moving them in. They are just better if they stay on range. There's no reason to move them in. And also right now he could split 1 Rhino or 2. I guess 1 would be enough to raid all the maxes at the bottom. Okay, so he killed the air production pretty much, and still has enough units to do a lot of damage. So actually these maxes might die, and if you don't want to kill them right now and don't not eat all the fire from PDs, you can use your tactical missile launcher right now, since I think there was no TMD left. Maybe there is some in front, then he would have to kill it. But if you do some if you manage to break through some units like this and you kill all the TMD, you can fire your TMLs. And looks like he got to T3 land right now, so Bricks should be able to claim this easily. This max is going down. His opponent is sending only T1 units, so that won't hurt him much. Also, this Brick should be able to kill all those PDs easily. I guess these units should be used to clean the rest of the map, since this is still the strongest position. We'll just kill those mexes and then go, because there is no reason to kill those PDs in the factory. If you kill the rest of the eco, he won't be able to build anything anyway. And definitely some scouting is needed, since he didn't really scout what exactly is in there and still has no idea where the ACU is. Like, well, obviously it's gonna be somewhere on the left side, since he wasn't defending with the ACU at this position, but it's still better to know what's going on and scout. Okay, so now he has artillery as well, so this position will eventually fall, but there is no reason not to raid this position as well. Looks like some TML is also on this side, so this position is more developed than he sees, since he can see only a T2 max and nothing else, since there is no other radar. And also these maxes still not taken in the middle, but there is enough NGs to do that. And also those NGs could build some radars to see what's going on in the middle, because bricks are also better with radar, pretty much as every unit. And also when you kill your opponent's air, you can go air yourself, start building Corsairs, as Cybran Corsairs are always a good choice, so you can do that, or just go massively T1 bombers and kill everything with T1 bombers. As long as you avoid flag, you're gonna be fine. Okay, so now he's scouting, and there's not really too much on this position that he could not overrun with T3 units. There are a few PDs over here, but this shouldn't be a problem, and the brick can easily go through this and kill everything was in there, and also go to the back. And still the drops are a possibility to get faster to those corner positions, but he could even just walk there, since there are no units and all those defenses are a bit in the middle and they can't move. And also you should be ecoing faster. If you're getting enough mass, just upgrade the maxes, and you can also start building storages so you can handle some eco spikes better. Man, this could be also a time when he could just build the T3 NG and get a Monkey Lord. It is possible to do with this income. The artillery is doing good job cleaning this position. Looks like there were some TML flying, but just hit the hill. But anyway, I don't know what he was shooting at. So you can go for... yes, it looks like he's gonna go for the Monkey, but first he's gonna get a pigeon. So meanwhile, if you have too much mass, you can just upgrade the rest of your T1 maxes to T2. So you can see it's gonna take a minute and a half. And with this income, you can see that he can afford to build 6, upgrade 6, and still he wouldn't be losing mass, so that's 6, and like another 6, 12 maxes without no issue with this eco. But then he couldn't really rush the pigeon like this, but that doesn't matter. And this artillery will eventually break through. Cyber shield can't really hold this. You can see the Monkey Lord is being constructed quite fast, and now his opponent quits, so still some things to improve from this game. I hope it was useful for you, and see you in another video.